SpaceX is a hugely ambitious company founded by tech entrepreneur Elon Musk in 2002, ultimately with the goal of trying to colonize Mars.
We want the exciting things that we see in sci-fi, in like sci-fi movies and books, we want that to come true one day. How do we make that stuff real? In fact, I think hardly anyone in the public knows that this is happening. Like, how do we, get this message across? Hey, really cool stuff's happening, tune in. The reason I started SpaceX back in 2002 was really just to help us get to Mars. I thought there was like maybe a 10% chance of success that SpaceX would work at all.
One path is we stay on Earth forever, and then there will be some eventual extinction event. The alternative is to become a spacefaring civilization and a multi-planet species, which I hope you would agree that is the right way to go. Yes?
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot that makes Elon Musk unique. He's passionate for what he believes in. He's committed to what he's trying to achieve. He's willing to put his money where his mouth is and then achieve really stunning things.
Yeah. Elon Musk was born in South Africa and emigrated to Canada and then to the United States. He was one of the co-founders of PayPal, and that's how he made his millions. And after he made his money, he started thinking about what he wanted to do next and what he could do to help humanity. And space travel was, one of the ideas he had.
There's so many things that make people sad or depressed about the future, but I think becoming a spacefaring civilization is one of those things that makes you excited about the future.
His vision at the time was just, we need to get the American public inspired to increase NASA's budget. That was his goal. And I'm like, hey, you and I have the same goal on that one.
SpaceX President and Chief Operating Officer Gwynne Shotwell is a key member of the team.
Elon was very clear with everybody. We were to build the technology that was necessary to take people to live on other planets.
This is our engineering test article of our Dragon spacecraft. This area is used for the engine components.
There's a saying, the easiest way to become a millionaire in space is to start out as a billionaire.
He brought money, right? He brought the first $70 to $100 million to this company. And that was key because that allowed us some runway to demonstrate that this little group of folks could grow into a company and build the capabilities that no one thought we could.
He created, ultimately, Falcon 1 and did 3 failed launches, stuck with it, went up to the edge.
Elon knew that he had to push the boundaries and create a superior rocket in order for SpaceX to thrive. But the company only had enough money to build and test 4 rockets. The first 3 Falcon rocket launches ended in disaster.
The very early days, I'd have meetings with NASA and they'd be like, oh yeah, whatever, it's internet guy, PayPal, whatever. It's just some rich guy is gonna lose all his money and the rocket's not gonna work. Which is totally, fair. We hadn't proven anything, I hadn't proven anything.
In the early days, when SpaceX was first trying to get to orbit, they had a rocket called the Falcon 1, and they launched it 3 times. All 3 times were unsuccessful, and they had one more chance. The 4th flight of Falcon 1.
If it didn't work, then SpaceX would have gone bankrupt and we would not be around.
Space operation confirmed.
Fortunately, Flight 4 did work.
The Falcon 1 rocket was a success. In 2008, SpaceX landed their first NASA contract. SpaceX was now officially in the space game.
Technology does not automatically improve. It only improves if a lot of people work very hard on that technology. We have to drive innovation hard to make life multiplanetary. I think this is very important to secure the future of life as we know it and to ensure that the light of consciousness does not go out. This is a crucial step, getting people back to orbit again. Knock on wood, I think probably success is high, but it is not 100%. We're just doing everything we can to think of any possible way to improve the probability of success, because this would be a big setback if something were to go wrong.